Hey there, folks. This is Editor Dave here. We are off again this week, but we will not leave you lonely with nothing to put in your ears. No, we're going to re-release an episode from a few years ago. This is episode 81, Weird Stuff. Now, those of you that are big into numbers might be saying, episode 81? You don't even number your episodes anymore. How far along are we? Well, we reset the numbers and then we stopped saying them. This is an episode from our season 2 arc of the podcast. And if you like what you hear and you want to hear more of it, you can go to wastingallthetime.com/season 2 to unlock all of those old episodes. So take a listen in this time travel episode, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy. You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time. Recorded for Thursday,
January 28th,
2021. I didn't really get the pitch, and so I just made it all pitches.
That is the best way to sing literally any song.
I'll
allow it.
Broken clocks right twice a day.
If you gliss high enough, you'll hit every right note.
Right, there we go. There we go.
Well, everybody, welcome to Wasting All the Time, Season 2. We are goddamn amazing now.
What?
We were just, right? We were just regular amazing before. Today, it's goddamn amazing. So,
maybe.
You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody.
I gotta get my goddamn amazing pants on now.
Oh, shit.
You have goddamn amazing pants?
I do, and I'm not wearing them right now because I thought we're just supposed to be amazing.
I thought we were just better now.
I changed it. I threw a monkey wrench in that maze. Wait. Take that, metaphors. Anyway, as you may have surmised, none of this is scripted, and we are, in fact, making it all up on the spot and as we go.
I need to call the pants store.
I actually have some returns.
Drop my name. They'll give you a discount.
I was hoping there was a drop pants joke in there because...
I was thinking about
anyway. What? Or was it an Anchorman reference? That would work too. So, you may have deciphered also that mine is not the only voice being mellifluously melodiated into your ears. No. While I, Cody, your host for this blue episode, will be hosting this blue episode, I have with me other cohorts who are better, faster, stronger, and we're going to introduce them all. Here we go. At the digital top of the list, it's Jess.
Hello, I'm at the top. That's rare.
Alphabetically, next is, you know him, you love him, John.
Hey, I'm John.
And, of course, because he used a different name than his name, next on the list is Dave.
Hey, it's me, Dave. Which one of us is better? Which one's faster and which one's stronger?
I'm going to let you figure that out, and then we're going to do a death match at the end.
I took that opportunity. I couldn't, so I need you to tell me.
Oh boy, I don't know.
I think I might be faster. But it depends what we're talking about.
Well, as long as it doesn't kill you. So, this improv show is made up of improv segments, and that very, very weak transition you just heard was the transition into our very first segment, which goes a little something like this. That's right, it's mine. It's mine and my own.
Welcome to Cody's Words of Wisdom. Soak up the knowledge.
Well, sweet Jehoshaphat, if you don't slap those locker doors, I tell you what, they're going to slap themselves because they signed up for a slapping class, and if you don't deliver them every single Ramadan surprise that they ordered, then Amazon is going to be a mean puppy because it doesn't allow you onto any of the carpet spots. You should not have chosen chartreuse. It is the devil's color, but the devil's gonna be here at 7:30, and if his carpets are not shampooed, there are salty babies waiting for you in hell, and that's not just a euphemism. It is sodium chloride human corpses that are going to be dancing a merry jig on your corpse because you're dead because you're in hell, which nobody ever thinks about when they're in hell, except you should because you didn't slap those lockers. You thought I wouldn't be able to bring that back, but I did. Now oil up your hands, Bessie, because that lubrication is essential to every single pile of marmot corpses that you're going to fling over the catapult bay.
Oh, good heavens.
Whoa.
I had a really shitty weekend at Catapult Day, I'm just saying.
Oh no.
Literally salting. I think I forgot to breathe for the last half of that. Well,
You're just wanting up my attempt to be salty.
Salty corpses, no less. You best to believe it.
Like sardines.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey. That's exactly what those are. I love it. Now that John has brought my inane ramblings into the real world, I think that's enough for anyone. So we're going to move on to the next segment. Shall we, friends? Shall the next segment occur?
Let's. To answer your first part of your question.
Jess, are you an anime character? Just answer the affirmative by nodding and going, I did, unfortunately, nod
when I did both of those. And I smiled and I kept my head down for a little bit, like a bow. So, that's how, that is how my week is going.
So, some days your life is the pilot episode and some days it's a very special episode. Yes, exactly, Stephen. It's just that. Anyway.
Where'd you get a gift of me? That's not fair. I'm wearing a fucking hoodie too. This isn't fair.
Literally, the only thing we need is a video of you doing that, and then our lives are complete.
Maybe for the patrons.
Maybe for the patrons. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I respect that.
Okay.
This next segment goes a little something like this.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards, I say we go fruitwards.
That's right. It is time for the amazing, glorious, everlasting, eternal, praise its name, Fruitwards, the most popular game on literally any podcast ever. Fight me.
Change my mind.
Oh, there you go. Award me that Delta.
Yes.
Fuck Reddit.
I liked that.
Thank you.
Cool science joke there.
So, Cody, if we fight you,
Yes. Fighting.
do we choose weapons? Is
Sure.
it just you beating the shit out of us with your bare hands, or will you also be injuring us severely with a weapon of one of our choosings?
No. You get to choose weapons, and I just get my bare hands.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. What if my weapon is my mind?
We're going to need to roll for some stats.
Yeah.
I want to see this fight out.
I don't know. I'm pretty
with
sure
John as the GM.
Then
I'm pretty sure that my fight with Cody, given these rules that he's laid out, end with Cody killing me with the weapon I have chosen.
Oh, no. Wait, what weapon did you choose?
I haven't yet, but whatever it is,
It almost doesn't matter.
I say win-win. If he chooses something like a gun, then he just shoots me and I'm dead. Awesome.
What?
John's going to try to reverse.
Awesome.
John's going to try to reverse psychology this by bringing a suicide vest.
Oh, touche.
Come on.
Oh dear.
Yes, that is a proper sociopath answer.
And just say, if your weapon is your mind, then you would not be the first woman to abuse me with her mind. Anyway, Fruitwards.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oof.
Mood. Oof.
Oh no.
Fruitwards is a game we play with two cards. Two colors. Green nouns are adjectives and red adds are nouns. We're going to draw the drawers and we're going to scene aspire roast on those results. Card, drove the
That's
doors.
the version that's... Yep. That's the version that's in the show.
I'm so excited. Now get the audience wondering, is he doing a bit? Is he having a stroke?
Why not both?
Well, John was having the stroke, but
I inspire
you
that
took
in
that
people.
from him.
Yes, thank you. Oh, the randomly drawn fruit words, thanks to the amazing app by our patron Unexampled Salt. Say a hail salt at the end of the episode today. The two words are Pleomorphic Navy.
Love it.
Pleomorphic Navy. Let me put that in the old Primo Discordia there. Because I don't know what in the seven hells.
I think it has something to do with fins, like the changing shape of fins, maybe.
Pleomorphic. Oh, the dictionary. This is even Salt's fault. I'm the Salt, if you're listening, which I hope you are, you're amazing. Pertaining to pleomorphism as the pleomorphic character of bacteria.
Okay.
Variability in the size, shape, and staining of cells and or their nuclei.
Oh, cells, not fins.
That's close.
You're so close.
Fins do have cells.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, how would they live in Finland?
QED.
Quite easily done. So it's like the properties of cells.
I'm so glad you signed up for this mission.
Yep.
I don't know if you ever saw the film Inner Space, but
yeah. I breathed, eated, and sleeped that movie. Inner Space. I am the go-to answer of all questions for Inner Space.
Well, that makes you a perfect candidate then, because we finally got there.
Wow, Inner Space.
So, Cadet, if you are ready to embark on this test mission, then we will shrink you to the size of a cell, and you can join the rest of the fleet.
Perfect. I'm ready. I just can you give me some words of affirmation before I step into the thing? I just want to feel the type of love that I'm supposed to have on a daily basis. This might be the last day when I'm tiny, it might change.
Yeah, highly unorthodox, but I'll allow it. Cadet, you've you can use my name. We all wear name tags. Yeah, Jezebel, you've done very well at all of the tests, and your aptitude is excellent. After it only took one talk for you to fit in the lunchroom, and it's been great ever since.
Thanks for tying it to an experience. It's important.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm running dry. Maybe you can remind me.
That's fine. That's more than enough, I think.
Oh, good.
So, yeah.
Hopefully not too much.
No. Not just right. It's like Goldilocks in here. This whole research facility is a giant Goldilocks story.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
If you could, I don't know, make mention of that at the the end of the year survey, I would appreciate that.
Oh yeah. If I get brought back to normal size, yeah, no problem.
Admiral, ready for the next one.
Okay. Cadet Jezebel.
Jezebel.
Cadet Jezebel.
Go
it's
ahead
a family
and take
name. Your position up on the chess. We could call you Chess for short.
Sure. I mean, I like nicknames.
Well, we're gonna shorten your stature. Might as well shorten your name.
Admiral, we gotta go, or this thing's gonna do weird stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So,
Weird
chess.
stuff. Weird stuff.
We're gonna do some weird stuff.
What kind of weird stuff's gonna happen?
You're gonna.
I don't know.
It starts with the feet.
Oh, the machine? The machine has
Yes,
feet?
The machine does have feet
Oh, wow.
to keep it up off the floor
Oh, that makes
for
sense.
ventilation purposes.
Yeah.
If it overheats,
And,
it does weird stuff.
Basically, it's going to start at your feet and sort of eat you from bottom to top. And then it will take those bits and only reassemble the crucial elements that make up you.
Oh, okay.
But we'll be getting rid of a lot of waste and redundancy.
Okay.
And when we piece you back together, you'll be quite small.
Okay. Follow up. I'm seeing the machine now.
Yes.
I'm seeing the machine now.
You always ask such great questions. There's another one.
Oh, thanks. I mean, there's way too much. I don't know how to deal with that. That's too much.
Well, if your head's swollen now, it won't be soon.
Oh, that's good. This looks like a mechanical T-Rex.
That's right.
So a T-Rex is going to eat me like you eat an Easter bunny chocolate from the feet up. And then I'm going to be
Whoa.
tiny. Oh,
It's
what?
a radical idea. I always start with the ears myself.
Why would you
but,
start with the ears?
If you start with the
everybody-
ears, it does weird stuff. I love the random puns coming out of Dave in that one. Well, if your head's swollen, it won't be soon.
Yeah, he kind of got out of hand once he was asked to be unprofessional and start giving affirmations. Highly unorthodox.
Highly. What an idea.
Yup.
Well, that was Fruitwards. Using random words, we came up with brilliant hilarity, which I'm sure has made your life an even better place. And now that we've gone from randomness on a computer, we're going to go to randomness from the internet, which is worse, where we find the top 3 tweets on the entire internet in this amazing segment called
Twitter shins.
That's right, Twitter shins Rapidballs. I already talked about the top 3 tweets, so let's not waste any more time. Our pundits are going to answer them. You're going to be edified. You're welcome in advance. Number 3, from Volk, at Volk_Gefixes. I have an island which is basically a space hub. Would you like to do an island tour? Dave.
Hey, go fuck yourself. Yeah, I would like to do a tour of this spaceport island. I'm, in fact, going to bring my very own spaceship I bought. And it's going to come on a boat because it's not ready and safe to fly. But it will be now that there's a port for it to space.
Never let Dave tell you that he doesn't have extra ports. John!
I would very much love to tour your space hub. Yes, I believe it could be a wonderful addition to the galactic empire that I'm striving to build. So please, leave a message with the Senate, and I'll be right over. Oh, and don't worry if several ships arrive.
You can leave a message with him because he is the Senate. Jess.
Well, I'll be if I just ain't a cow coming in from the pasture to find out that you've gone done and got yourself a space hub and an island. How many gallons of milk did you have to sell for that? How many cattle did you have to rattle up? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know, Valk. But I gotta say, I have to politely decline your offer because, quite frankly, space scares me. In fact, not only does space terrify me because we can't really live in space because of the lack of oxygen, but more importantly, because of the high amounts of radiation, I don't like islands. In fact, I don't feel comfortable on a continent because a continent ain't nothing but a really big island. So thank you very much, but I will have to say a big hard no.
Science time with Jess and also cows. Number 2 from Deina Jones at Deina Jones. What is this? Can you tell? Used in kitchen. Jess.
Well, I reckon I've come across one of those once in a while. I come across them in the last battle of Sandwich, you know, and I'm going to say that I'm terrified of what it is, and it will not be named, because once you name it, it got power, and I'm not going to give anything power other than myself and my self-validation. And I recommend, Deanna Jones, that you do the same. Leave it where it is and run for the high hills.
Pseudoscience time with Jess. Believe in yourself or something. John, rebuttal.
Well, hello there. I believe, and I may be mistaken, as typically I don't go anywhere near the kitchens, but I believe that may be the kind of thing that you use to crack eggs open with, perhaps? I'm just going to stare at you with these blue eyes now.
John's looking to crack something else open. Wink. Dave, counter rebuttal.
Hey there, Dayona. Yeah, actually, I'm going to go ahead and have to correct Emperor Salsatine here and tell you that that's an apple core you got right there. And just pick it up and take a look. And, it's, you use this to take the core out of an apple. And I don't know why it's vibrating in my hand and seems to be glowing. And, I don't know. I just got a sudden urge to core your heart with it. Oh no! The power! Ah!
And then Dave was lost to the abyss of too much power. Number 1! Tire tweet on the entire intranet from Chris Beveridge at Chris Beveridge. Not like a drink, like Beveridge. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Dave!
What's up? Not like a drink. Yeah, it depends on the whole, situation here. Are you, an invading force that's liberating the dungeon? Are you some sort of middleman contractor? Are you actually the person who is keeping them in the dungeon? All these things come into play. I got a flow chart. We just plug in the variables. It poops out the answer. Not to worry. The Empire will not rise.
Leave it to Dave to bring in logistics and picking up girls. John!
Well, now that you mention it, most of the people in general that I meet are in dungeons when I meet them. But I'm generally trying to get them out of those dungeons. I don't think I would try to pick up a girl in a dungeon because, just between you and me, I am a happily married man. But please don't let that get around. My bosses will be really mad about that if they find out. It's like a whole thing. There's a code and, but no, don't do that. It seems unethical.
John always leaving wiggle room for ethics. Jess, counter rebuttal.
Well, if I ain't the third cousin of the fifth person that's asked me that question, I just want to say that we don't do any kink shaming. And if you want to pick a girl up in a dungeon, well then more power to you. Whenever you have the opportunity, you should pick a girl up in the dungeon as long as you're both consenting to it. Now, I do want to say that if you're gonna pick a girl up in the dungeon, because, maybe or maybe not, I have some personal experience with this. You might want to make sure that you got some of them posies in your back pocket. Now, you would think a posy, why that? Well, dungeons are famous for having a lot of sicknesses, and everybody knows, ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy, that's how people survive. Make sure any girl that you pick up in that dungeon, she ain't got no diseases. And that's why she's in the dungeon. That's all I'm saying. Practice safe pickups.
No moral ambiguity with Jess, nor medical ambiguity. And this has been Twitter's Rapidballs. I think we all learned something about each of ourselves today. I hope not.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I learned that I probably should not watch as much Clone Wars as I've been watching.
It's really good, though. I've heard really good things about it. Well, you have been edified, educationalized, and taught-ucated with things coming from the internet, thanks to our amazing, brilliant pundits. Now we're going to turn it over. Well, I mean, we're turning it over to us, but the things are coming from you, so it's kind of like to make you feel a little better about yourself. Things what God sent us. Things what God sent us. Here it is. The sound cue. Please play it now, dear God.
And now it's time for Things What Got Sent Us.
Like, with a bucket of clams and a ladder light.
A ladder light.
That's right. This is the most British segment to ever exist on any podcast. Things What Got Sent Us. Where you, the beautiful, brilliant, talented, etc. listener, can go to wastingallthetime.com/contact and send us your amazing, yes.
I've been
doing that all day. Amazing listener suggested scenes or questiones, and we will answer them live on the internet air. This particular scene comes from Mike Bowles, who I've been told is actually some kind of deific figure in human disguise, but that is not confirmed yet. Suggested scene. Dave has to navigate an improv scene where everyone except him must know but every suggestion he makes. For those of you new to the improv scene, the general improv rule of yes and is whatever someone says, you agree with it, say yes, and then say and build on it, which I am terrible at. But in this case, Dave must deal with people saying no, but, which is to say Dave or someone will give a suggestion, and instead of going, why, yes, that's true, and something else, we are saying, no, that's not true, but something else is true. Dave being amazing at improv and having to put up with rabble to over-explain the joke. Sorry, I do that.
All right, thanks everybody for coming to the show tonight, and we're just going to end with one more scene. Yay! I need a suggestion. How about let's get some kind of food, some kind of food from the audience.
Baklava.
I heard baklava first. Okay.
I don't really want to do that word. I don't like it. It doesn't come. I don't get nothing from it.
Okay.
Yeah, could we do a vacuum cleaner instead? I got funny bits for vacuum cleaner.
Guys, let's go with the audience suggestion here. Baklava, all that, it's layered pastry, it's sweet, it's sumptuous. It reminds me of my grandma. Okay.
Wait, that's what baklava is? No, sorry, I was thinking of a gulab jamun.
Oh, she's grandma. Why don't you shut the window? The kids outside are yelling.
I'm not your grandma. Why y'all always gotta put me into like the old lady roles here?
Oh, come on, Aunt Bethany. You know I like to call you Grandma.
Okay, you know what? Maybe once in a while I want to play a haphazard puppy dog and do a different voice all the time.
Boy, oh boy, I sure love this new Gulab Jamun brand vacuum cleaner.
Wow. You can bring that around and help clean up all the crumbs that Aunt Bethany dropped on the floor while making her famous.
There's no crumbs on this floor. Okay, I am if I'm gonna be your grandma / aunt, I run a clean house. Okay.
Also, it doesn't matter because this vacuum cleaner can't pick up crumbs because instead it goes to the moon.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess I did see crumbs earlier, but I guess you, as a lovable puppy dog, ate the crumbs off the floor, Grant Bethany Ma.
Oh, okay. So now I'm a puppy dog. Okay, I don't want to be no puppy dog because puppy dogs don't talk. Okay.
Oh, of course, I meant that metaphorically.
Did you just call Grandma a bitch?
I think he did. He came. I watched this kid be birthed, right? And he just called me a bitch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I'm sorry. I had a tough day at the office today, and maybe I'm bringing a bit too much of that home.
You haven't worked in like 6 months.
I've been practicing. You know, I can't just go and get any job. I got to get a job that's worth something. So I've been practicing my interview skills in my room.
Gulab Jamun doesn't leave crumbs. It's milk-based.
Come on, guys. Let's ride the vacuum cleaner to the moon.
You're going to die if you do it like that.
I got great bits for the moon.
We're going to need to get clearance from... NASA. So let me call them on the phone.
No, because I'm in charge of NASA now. I killed the other guy.
Oh, that makes it so much easier. A little weird in the way the government's been going lately, but I'm glad it's you.
You know you don't got a long enough cord, right? The cord is only so long on a vacuum cleaner.
To get to the moon?
Yeah.
That's
no.
You know what? Maybe I could have an extension cord.
No, there's no such thing as an extension cord in this universe, okay? I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, it sounds like you just put 2 words together, and I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, wow.
Johnny,
hey,
I don't know
NASA.
what you're saying anymore. I don't get it.
Go back to baklava.
Boy, I love this baklava bread.
That was a blast, I have to tell you.
I think I just let go of like years of repressed improv scenes.
Oh, was it healing for you?
It was. I can take one of the Band-Aids off, and I've discovered that the wound is healed.
Nice.
Oh my god. Yes, tears and catharsis is accurate. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh crap.
Oh, okay. Oh,
no.
You did it to yourself.
No. It was Dave's like hopeful, like he got into the scene every
like maybe this will be better.
Well, you know, sometimes I work too hard and I bring it home with me. You haven't worked in 6 months. Well, you know, I thought that never say die attitude. And then just at one point the flat out, it's Extension cords don't exist.
I don't know what that word even means.
Like, not even a redirection to what I want to do. Just, no, fuck you.
Fuck your shared reality.
Yup.
Oh.
That was
John, the moon. And it hits me especially. I don't know if you did this on purpose. If you did, fuck you and thank you. But when we did one of our live shows, I did that essentially on accident because I panicked and went, it was the Brexit scene. We were doing a Brexit scene, and I said something about being on the moon.
Oh.
Hey,
No, I just did it as a general, like, I remember it being said that, like, one of many, like, improv kind of faux pas is, let's take it to space. I can't think of anything else that's kind of, like, interesting or crazy, so space.
And then when Dave was like, still hopefully calling NASA, John was like, nope, I killed him. I'm him now. Oh my God. Go to wasteanothertime.com/vote and vote for this scene because it's the best scene already. Okay. Good, I'm good. Okay, here we go. That was Fings what God sent us. Oh my God.
Thanks, Mike Bowles.
Yeah, yes, thank you. Thank you, Mike Bowles. That was glorious and amazing beyond all reckoning. Yes, we vaulted over that bar of comedy. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now we're going to commence with the final segment of the entire show today, and that is the Improv Game of the Week with this glorious choral thing to bring us into it. I'm a musician, shut up. It's the Improv Game of the Week. So, before I tell you the name of this Improv Game of the Week game, what I'm going to have all of us do, including myself, is come up with a question or a problem for which you need advice. This game is called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly Advice. It is similar to Pissing Contest or One-Upmanship, except one of us will ask our question or present our problem, and the other three will be a panel giving advice to help resolve that problem or answer that question. The bit is, the first advice is good, the second advice is bad, and then the third advice is ugly, which is to say, way worse, way worse. So playing it in that sense, like in the one-upmanship, if it's something's good, the advice has to be worse than the advice before it, essentially. Chat, who should ask, glorious, beautiful, brilliant patrons, who should ask their question or give their problem first? Myself, Jess, John, or Dave? Like you don't know who's all on the show, but you know what I mean. All right, okay. So John, Dave, and I are the panel of advice givers. I don't even know how to do the order of good, bad, or ugly.
Well, what was the order of the names you just said?
John, Dave, and I.
There,
that's the order. Jess, propose your conundrum.
All right. I have a problem getting into clubs. They won't let me enter the clubs. How do I get into clubs? The dancing, drinking people on the discotheque, the lighted floor clubs. I know how to get a club sandwich. I know how to get a physical club, but get into a club.
John.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that part of the issue here is is you wanting to cut the line with the bouncer. And, what I would advise is to really not make that part of your plan unless you unless you know the owner or, someone who works there and you've got that personal in. That's not going to happen. You're just going to need to plan on showing up a little bit earlier than you might want to so you can get in that line, because it does move. People do eventually leave the club to go do whatever they're going to do, and the capacity lowers and you get to go in, it's just a waiting game. It's a numbers game. So, just show up a little bit early. I know it's going to cut down on your pre-gaming a little bit, but you'll have a more fun evening, as a result anyway. So best of luck.
Nice, very nice.
Mr.
Yeah, well, look, club bouncers are bullshit every time. You're never going to win with them, you know what I mean? So here's what you're going to do. You're going to find the smoking, wherever people are going out to smoke. That's where you're going to go, and then you're going to sneak in behind someone as they head back in. Security is less in those places, and so you should definitely be able to get in from there. And no consequences will ever befall you.
All right, here I will tell you. Best way to get into club, think. What are bouncers? Bouncers, holy shit. Bouncers are strong. And what bouncers do? Respect strength. So you get in club, walk to front of line, kick bouncer in testicles. Say, I am strong. You are weak. Watch them bounce off of concrete. Is funny joke. So, once first bouncer has been testicled, walk up to second bouncer and say, you want? If you have done this correctly, he will have soiled himself in fear, and you can stride into club and take advantage of whatever drinks are being offered, and, drink and beat up people on floor if you want to. It's club. Fighting is encouraged. So yes, remember, step 1, testicle kick. Step 2, other bouncer soil self. Step 3, profit. Hey. Accents are hard.
Turn into a bat now.
All right. So this has been the improv game of the week. We played it, you listened. Everybody wins, especially you, the winner.
Yay! Not the bouncer.
The bouncer. Bounce off concrete is a joke. So, thank you very much for hanging out with us and listening to our amazing podcast comedy. I know I had a great time as we delved through these segments and really got to the heart of comedy as an essence, as a whole. And I think everybody's better for having listened to us. Anybody have any parting shots before we bounce and part ways and do that thing where the playhead hits the end and it stops playing the file?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
don't.
No, oh God, Dave had something and I stepped over him. The worst.
Well, if Dave has something, then I got to cut him off.
And scene.
Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. We really, really do appreciate it. Head on over to wastingallthetime.com for all kinds of amazing fun Wasting All the Time extras. You can also, if you really, really felt really moved by some of this comedy, head over to patreon.com/timewastepod for as little as $1 human a month. You can support us, and we would really appreciate it because it gives us the jollies, which sounds inappropriate, but it isn't. Get your mind out of the gutter. And as I said earlier, if anything about this episode particularly fancied your tickle one way or the other, head on over to wastingallthetime.com/vote. Put in a vote for this one because, by God, this was hilarious. And at the end of the year, we'll tally them all up. We actually just did that recently, and it was hilarious. And it was great, great fun. I hope you were there for that because it was great. I think with that, we're going to sign it off. We're going to see you all next time. I have been Cody.
I've been Dave.
I've been Jess.
And I was John.
And oodly doodles did we waste literally all of the time. Thank you very, very much, everyone.
Yeah, bon voyage.
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations. You've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.
Verily.
I'm sorry, I could just picture you going please play it now, dear God. And you just put your hand on your forehead and you've got your thing at Kraken and you're just staring at her, just shaking your head dear God, please.
For the love of criminy.
I'm all out of Kraken. I need to get some more.
I have one small bottle left because most of my streaming money is going towards a new video card, probably.
Oh, there we go.
If I can land on a 3080, if I can find a 3080, it's going to be mine.
Good luck.
Yeah, exactly. That is going to be very, very difficult.
I just heard, I was reading something this morning about how NVIDIA is saying that stock is going to continue to not meet demand for quote unquote several months.
Month? Several months?
Several months.
Oh, okay. I thought it was several months.
I'm pretty much thinking I'm going to give up on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those, if I see one, great. If my friend is like, hey, I bought one and then I got a 3090, do you want to buy it? Yes, cool. Beyond that.
Yeah. So you took my money under false pretenses? Is that what you're saying?
No, I got the Kraken with the money. That's why I have this bottle that I'm holding up to the camera, even though I'm not streaming. But see, it's full of Kraken. So I did get Kraken with that money. Okay, and now, because, I don't know if you've ever been in stream, Capitos, when he's been in stream, he's a game dev of Godfall, one of the games I play. I stream every so often. I was just talking about my processor's getting old and this and that and blah, 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 blah. He fucking sent me $100 gift card to Newegg and was like, "Hey man, get some new stuff." And I was just
That's
what
awesome.
the fuck? Yeah.
And you're
so
great.
Cool.
Okay, I'll get a PSU.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a good one.
I'll get one stick of RAM.
One stick. That's all I need.
Yeah, I was just holy crap. So that was really cool.
That's what Harry Potter said.
One stick?
That's all he needs.
So I want, Dave, I want to run this Fings got sent us by you real quick. Have you read the list that Bowles sent us?
No, I don't know. But I'm not aware.
This one sounds like fun, but I want to make sure you're cool with running it right now, because
who, me?
Yes. The scene is Dave has to navigate an improv scene where everyone except him must know but every suggestion he makes.
Sounds like fun.
It sounds like fun. I want to make sure you're feeling it, that you're feeling that jam. I don't want to, you're like, oh, I just kind of want to groove on the show. And I'm like, Dave, a scene of monkey wrenches. And you're like, God damn it.
Gotcha. Well, I'm not in a particularly foul mood. So.
Oh, good.
Good. Let's try and change that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, what's that like? I'm just kidding. I'm in a great mood.
Oh God, you did it again. I'm in a great mood. Hand on forehead.
No, I'm actually fine. I'm fine now.
Okay.
Who is going to do our random Britishism? John!
Good.
I voluntold you.
Good.
You work for the state. You're used to being voluntold.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it. Let's see. So we've gotten random crazy nonsense from the internet, and now we're going to get brilliant, excellently written, brilliant. I've been doing audiobooks all day. We've heard random crazy nonsense from the internet, and now we're going to get brilliantly, boldly, beautifully written things from you, our audience, in this glorious segment called Britishism. There we go.